Episode 2, Where My Girl's At. Sandy's story. I had just rushed home from the daycare to grab my daughter's bag and return quickly to drop it off. It had been such a long morning already, but I was looking forward to the time I would spend with Dion later. Just what we needed, some cozy, caring time to respark the dimming flame in our relationship. Being together since high school can take its toll on the romance department. As I rushed to grab the bag, I tripped over Dion's computer charger and an email caught my attention. I should have respected his privacy, but it was addressed to Jasper, which caught my attention. Don't recall any friends of Dion named Jasper, and I read the email and it was clear why. Dion was spilling all his hopes, dreams, fears, and talking about our relationship to this Jasper person. He confided in them things that he had never said to me out loud. And yes, of course I began to snoop further into his laptop to see what else he had been writing. To my shock, there were many more emails, but all saved in his drafts. It didn't make sense, but sense didn't stop me from feeling hurt, broken, and mostly betrayed. My phone rang as I stood in shock, my tears growing from anger and hurt. It was Dion. Oh, darn. I had forgot I had called him earlier. As I heard his voice, my stomach turned. Hey, gorgeous. Part 2. The rest of his words fell on deaf ears. Hello? You still there, Sandy? He asked. I answered in the voice of a strangled songbird. Yeah, I'm here. He sounded so clear, so alive. You calling me because you can't wait for later, huh? I know you miss your bear baby, you. I cut him off before he could let out another word. I can't do today, I said. My appointment got pushed to later, and I still need to grab things for the kids' lunch and dinner, and I just can't make it, Dion, so enjoy yourself without me. I started to shake while the words flew from my lips. Okay, gorgeous, he said too willingly. I'm going to get back to the game. Rain check? It took everything in me not to tear at him. Yeah, I said, and I hung up without a goodbye. I fell into a chair and started to sob, not uncontrollably, but determined. I looked in his sent emails, checked more of his drafts, checked his incoming emails carefully, went full inspector on his computer, and nothing. Social media. That was it. I'd catch him there. He had to follow this Jasper or have him in his contacts. Just as I began to search, my phone rang again. Yeah, I answered without even paying attention to who was calling. Sandy, this is Felicity from Playdate Daycare. We were wondering if you were coming back. Ginger seems like she needs a bottle and is fussy. Oh my gosh, the time had just slipped away. I had been gone for at least 45 minutes searching the computer and social media. I'm headed back now. Sorry, I had an emergency. 2 days went by and I had to muster up every word I said to Dion. He seemed to notice my short demeanor, but I don't even think he cared. 2 days turned into 2 weeks, and finally I had had enough. I hadn't found anything in his social media, and suddenly he started taking that stupid laptop with him everywhere. I decided that today I would confront him after all. I couldn't just live like this, especially when I was dying inside. Dion, we need to talk. He turned towards me and said, Here we go, with a smile. Dion, I need you to be honest, all jokes aside. Aren't I always? He mocked at me. Dion, are you happy with me? Well, us, this family? Sandy, come on with this. I'm going out with the guys for a while. I just can't do this with you tonight. He got up and started to put his jacket on. You can't do a simple question about us, Dion. I began to raise my voice. Got my answer, then I guess. It's always been just about you, Dion. What you can do, what you can't do. Your life, your happiness, and apparently your misery. Become a damn ghost then, Dion. Disappear. Dion swung back around and peered at me intensely. I just knew I messed up using the language from his emails. A ghost, Sandy? You want me to ghost my family? You are weird. Watch what you ask for, Sandy. You just might get it in an unexpected way. And with that I screamed, Dion, you are a bit, and he slammed the door on his way out before I finished. That was it. It was over. I hated him, despised his ways. I wanted out. He could go be with Jasper. He could tell them all his stupid dreams that he failed in accomplishing. I stormed into the bedroom to pull his things out of the closet, and that's when I saw it. It fell out right in front of my face, a ring box with 2 rings. They cost more than what we could ever afford. I picked the lady's ring up first and discovered it was inscribed, To my wife, my life, my soul. What in the whole hell was going on? As I thought back, it dawned on me. Dion spoke about his wife in the emails to Jasper. Only thing is, Dion and I are not married. I immediately grabbed my phone. I needed some expertise on how to move with this. Hey, is it Friday, girl? My best friend Mela answered on the right away. I muttered back at her, hope that Friday energy kicks in before I kick Dion out. She gasped at my response. Oh, no, girl, tell me everything.